Okay, the third mode in the sequence is the Phrygian mode, spelled with a PH, Phrygian. This is one of my favorites, actually. Its closest major or minor scale is a minor. So it's close to the minor. So let's get us over to a minor scale first, just to look at it that way. So I'm going to raise my third, my sixth, and seventh. Now we're on a C minor scale. Now this one, we have one more alteration to make. We're going to take the second note and we're going to pull it down. Okay? So now we have this half step right at the beginning, which is going to make it sound a little gritty. Let's hear it. Okay? So it's a minor scale with a lowered second scale degree is what it is. Okay, let's go back to our C major, and let's look at it the other way now. So the same way that we figured out Dorian by just going from D, because it's a second scale degree, Phrygian is the third one, so we can do the same thing. So let's get rid of those. Let's continue the scale up in the key of C, but using E as our roots. And that gets us the E Phrygian scale. There's that half step. All right, so it exists right there. So let's do that other little experiment I did. There's a C, there's a D. Now check this out. So we've got C major scale right there, D Dorian scale right there, and E Phrygian scale right there. Right, that's how that works. It's just shifting up, right? All right, let's look at our chords in the diatonic progression and see how it differs. This F is going to throw us through a little bit of a loop here. It's going to be kind of fun. Okay, here we are. So, remember this is based on a minor scale, so the diatonic chord progression is probably going to be kind of close to minor. So here we have our first chord is a minor, so we have an E minor right here, and then we have a major 2. So remember we would expect a diminished 2 here, and now we have a major 2, so that's fairly different. And it's actually, well, yeah, it's a major 2. And then we have a major 3, minor 4, diminished 5. Now that is a head scratcher. Because remember, the 5 is our dominant, right? That's like that's the one that leads us back to tonic. So having a diminished chord in that spot as like basically our second most important chord of the whole key, it causes a bit of a wrinkle. That's going to be kind of fun to deal with. So a diminished 5, and then a major 6th, a minor 7, and a major 1 again. So let's hear it. Right, and you know what's kind of interesting about these modes is that it almost feels like they always feel like they go on a little too long, because you're expecting this to be the end. Because modes are all kind of built around these other scales, right? So the C major feels like the end. Like if we did this and we stopped right there, it would feel pretty normal. Right? Because that's just C major. That's where it stops. But in the mode, we have these 2 more because it keeps going because we want it to feel like that E is the tonic. All right, let's move on to the fourth one, Lydian. Nice, pretty one.